5-star coverage with a free account on Privacy, the service that keeps you protected when shopping online. Get $5 to try it now by using promo code QZZ2J.
Tell me a little bit about your company and what you guys do and why are you here?
Awesome. So we, first of all, excited to be here. And the problem we're working on is basically 70% of travelers turn off their data roaming because it's pricey.
Turn off what?
Their data roaming, mobile data roaming because it's pricey.
Okay, it's Celitech, right? Celitech?
Yes,
okay.
Celitech. So we help travel companies offer their travelers cellular connectivity while abroad using QR codes and at 80% discount compared to roaming.
I'm so glad you're here. I need your service desperately. Sure. Go ahead, tell me more.
So it's as simple as when you bundle insurance with your flight or hotel or trip, in a similar way, you can bundle an eSIM which is programmable to your trip. So we program the eSIM to fit exactly your trip so that you can add it in one click at checkout while booking a flight or a hotel or a trip.
Where do they physically get the EEPROM from?
There is no physical product being delivered.
So
it's all
done
digital.
electronically.
It's all delivered through a QR code.
Okay.
So we give you a QR code that will that
so
you have to scan.
So you're going to change the coding inside the phone to do the connectivity?
Yeah, so when you scan the QR code, your device will add the eSIM as a second line.
I'm liking this a lot. Go ahead, tell me more.
And I mean, instead of paying a couple $100 for a trip, you pay $20 to $30 for the whole trip.
And can I stream on that?
You can use all your apps on your phone. FaceTime, iMessage, Google Maps, everything you have on your app.
Can I live stream to?
Yeah, you can live stream.
So the bandwidth is there.
We offer a premium service. Best networks, LTE 5G, top security. We don't compromise on the attributes related to the service because we want you to have good time while traveling. You don't want to be stuck in the middle of nowhere.
I can't tell you how many times that's happened to me.
Yeah, I mean, I used to pay $2,000 for roaming when abroad.
Okay, I got a bunch of questions for you. I'm very excited about this. You know, I have purchased probably 4 or 5 of those little boxes.
Yeah,
they're like,
my 5 boxes
they're
are
like $300-400 for the box. And then you're going to buy internet cheap. I mean, cheap, like $20 for 5 months. One, when I get where I'm going, wherever it is out of the country, they don't work. I can't. And if they do work, I can barely get my email on it because they're pathetically slow.
Yep.
And there's no customer service. There's no support.
Yep.
And basically, you're out $200-300 for this box that does nothing. I have, and if you've watched the Gadgetry Professor show, I have at least 3 or 4 of them sitting in a drawer. One of them is good because at least it's a power supply. The others, garbage. I can't get a refund. I'm stuck. Now Al's coming here and telling me that I can do this over the internet.
Any QR code on your phone. So you don't have even to worry about a second device that you have to charge. Forget about the bad quality of service. It's a second device, a second hardware that you need to charge, keep charged with the battery, blah, blah, blah.
And the name of the company is Celitech?
Yep, Celitech. And we're a B2B platform for travel companies.
Celitech.com.
Yes, Celitech.com.
So you're telling me that people watching this now can actually go on the internet to Celitech.com, and if they're in the United States and they're going to wherever they're going to, Europe, Italy, whatever, they can procure your service just with the QR code for X amount of days that they want.
Yeah, just to be clear, we're a B2B platform, so they're going to procure our service from the travel provider like Kayak, like Expedia, like Priceline. But yeah, any company that have
So why are you going through Expedia and Travelocity and those types of
Because it's much more convenient for you, a traveler.
Do you think it's going to be an easy interview?
I definitely not.
Okay.
But it's going to be fun. That's what I'm sure about.
Well, I'm having fun. You having fun?
And you know what? Absolutely, while adding value to our listeners. So the point is, you travel on average once or twice a year. You don't want to get another app or go to another page to get the service which is one-off. It's a better approach to have you bundle it with your trip because you can add it with one click. You don't
So it's going to appear as an option if I'm on Travelocity or Expedia?
Yep.
Celitech,
Then at the end of your booking, you're going to see okay, do you want to add cellular data to your trip? You can add it with one click.
I could understand from your standpoint of view why it's advantageous for you to hook up with these companies because they're travel conglomerates, they get the business, and you don't have to worry about Tom, Dick, and Harry signing up and everything. But would you ever consider going to the consumer direct?
Maybe it's a possibility, but because, as I mentioned, because it makes more sense to the consumer, we made it B2B, because it makes more sense when as I mentioned, you travel once or twice a year. You don't want to get this gadget for one trip a year.
No, I agree.
You know,
but what if I don't like Expedia? What if I can?
No, we handhold we handhold your onboarding. Let's say as a user. So we help these companies do the support.
Okay.
Because they're not the experts. We're the experts.
Right.
They just help us get you to add it in a simple way.
They facilitate the
exactly.
transaction. So can I call someone if I'm having a problem? Do you have tech support?
We have online support. We have chat, text, no call because we're digital. We're trying to keep it digital.
I understand.
But our response time is within a couple hours. We're like we make sure we're premium on all levels.
So you have internet around the world?
Yes, we're live now in over 160 countries. So whether you're a travel company in the US or Europe or the UK or Australia or anywhere in Asia, whatever, like you can talk to us. We can help you offer eSIM to your travelers.
And this is the signals from satellite?
No, we use, we have over 700 networks globally connected to our back end, so we always give you the best value network. So in the US, for example, we have AT&T, globally we have Vodafone, Telefonica, all the
All right, I'm going to ask you a tough question. They need an honest answer. And I'm going to know if you're not telling me the truth.
Sure.
I buy your service. I've used it everywhere. It's great. What happens if I'm on a cruise ship? Is it working there?
So we have satellite. So in our eSIM, we can give you satellite. But at the moment, it's expensive. I don't want to give you a service which is going to cost you $600 for 1 gigabyte.
Hey, what the hell you think it costs on a cruise ship? They charge you like $200 for, I think it's like literally $100. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
and it doesn't work.
I know. I mean, we have opportunities with companies like SpaceX where we can add satellite to our cellular. Right. At the moment, we're only cellular, but eventually in the future, we're going to have you connected to satellite.
Do you have any idea of the market for that? You don't think it's big? It's
I know,
huge.
no. I mean, we're talking to the cruise companies. I can tell you, like, everybody comes with this problem. Like, how can I improve my connectivity on board?
Yeah.
You know, we're like, now we connect you on like in land, but we're gonna connect you in cruise at some point in the future.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this whole thing. The next time I go abroad,
awesome.
I'm going to definitely use you.
We cannot. We you know, one thing I forgot to mention is that we help you as a company as well brand the eSIM network. So instead of seeing Celitech as the network name, we can make your brand show as the network name so that you benefit from the mobile engagements that happen. Because today all our life is on our mobile. We check our phone,
sure, of course,
you know, hundreds of times per day. So these mobile engagements can be beneficial to our partners. So if you're CES, we can create a network for you showing CES
so that people. So cool.
Yeah.
So I have a little branding option.
Absolutely. Here. So you can have mobile engagement. So in case you have an app, people are gonna remember to come back to your app or website.
That's huge.
Yeah. So next time you travel, I'm gonna create a network with whatever name you want, so that you try it out abroad.
I'm gonna definitely take you up on that. But what I'd like to do is after CES is over, because it's insane here. We're doing an interview every 10 minutes. All day, every day. So when the smoke clears, if you leave me your card, if you leave your card there with the beautiful Lenza or me, I'll contact you. You're going to take my call?
Sure,
my
totally.
email? She'll give you my card.
Sure.
But I'll have you back on the show, the Gadget Professor show, when things calm down here, and then we can spend as long as you want.
I'll be happy to tell you more, give you live demo also.
Okay,
like
I was just saying, and then I'll have the audience.
Totally.
They'll call in.
Yeah, absolutely. Because so many people at the moment are not aware that this option even exists.
I had no idea.
Here you go.
I had no idea,
and
I've experienced these problems more than once or twice.
Here you go.
I mean, all the time.
Here you go. I mean, I traveled 100 countries, and I can't tell you what kind of stuff I've experienced.
I can imagine. How long has this company been in business?
So we started in 2018. We've been in business for 5 years, yep. And we're now doubling every quarter because travel is coming back, so we're growing
your
so
position
fast.
with the company?
I'm CEO of the company. I'm the founder of the
Hey, I hit the jackpot. I'm actually talking to someone who knows what they're talking about. That's amazing. That's amazing.
Thank you. I appreciate
What was the best country you've been to?
Montenegro.
Really?
Like not the, I wouldn't say the best.
But one of the best. Yeah, you can never say the best.
One of the surprising, like you would go in with certain expectations, right?
Yes, yeah.
But then
I've been there. It's beautiful.
Like you've been to Kotor, like they have a nice bay. If you've been on a cruise,
I've been there.
And they're closing to Dubrovnik, like they're close to Dubrovnik. So we drove to Dubrovnik, and then you see that Croatian kind of town.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
And where are you from? Where do you live?
I'm originally from Lebanon. I'm based in LA. You know, American Lebanese. Based in LA. I call LA since. I call LA home since 2017.
Well, you're a fascinating guy, and we're going to have to definitely do this again and do more. I'm thrilled to hear about your product, and I'm sure my audience is. I've had many a show talking about my disgust with these little boxes and just general connectivity, even when you just anywhere, even if you're not on a cruise, anywhere you go in a foreign country. Man, it's a pain. I mean, especially when you got to deal with SIM cards and who you're buying it from.
Oh, with hardware, it's hell.
It's a nightmare.
It's
and then
hell.
when you get it, the service most of the time is mediocre at best. And talk about streaming or doing something. I mean, I myself tried to do a stream. I was going to produce my show from the ship. I thought it'd be really cool. I couldn't even get my email.
Yeah.
And then I'd wait till I got to a port, because they have usually free. That was not much better. At least I got the email. But streaming, connectivity, FaceTime, forget it.
Yeah, I mean, because they throttle the service. Many times this service is expensive, so they throttle it. We don't play the game of throttling a service. We only give you the network as is, whether it's LTE or 5G, so that you have the full speed.
Give me a feel for the bandwidth. I got another guy coming up, but
so yeah. You can do it. I mean, it can be 100 megabits per second. Yeah, depending on the location or the country, because some countries would have good networks, some other countries may have like LTE only. So it can go from 20 to 100.
Awesome. Listen, thank you so much. I wish
pleasure.
we had more time to talk to you.
We're going to be,
I appreciate
I'll be
you
happy
coming
to have
by.
another one.
Give the contact stuff to Enza, and then we'll be in touch.
Thank you.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
She'll take your headset.
Sure.